Ready. Play.
So basically, I know that some of the matches that you watched, for example, was Raducanu against Anisimova, and yeah, I mean, was it just very similar to that opening round win that she had over Alexandrova? What do you think about Emma's tournament so far? And then we'll, after you give me your take on that, we'll definitely mention the match that she has coming up next.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a pretty impressive performance in the sense that, I mean, I thought that Anisimova was playing well. I mean, you know that she's a powerful hitter, and you know, I think yeah, Emma did actually go down a break in that first set, and then before coming back and winning it. I in the second set, yeah, she went down as well, right? She went down 3-love before coming back, and she did take that medical timeout. But yeah, I mean, in the end, I thought it was a really impressive win for Emma. Some of the defense was incredible that she was pulling off in that second set. There was that long point that I really thought she was just going to lose, but then somehow she hit that incredible slice that, you know, just bamboozled Anisimova, and she hit it long. And then, yeah, obviously coming through a tight 2 sets and an opponent that she could easily have lost to, I think does bode well. Maybe a little bit still worried about her serving at the moment, but then, yeah, I mean, clearly she still, I thought overall she played well in terms of her general play though, and I would say though, yeah, I mean, going through to play Swiatek, who we can talk about as well, who came through a very well. Let's say, I mean, she only lost 2 games, right, against her in the second round. So yeah, difficult. It's going to be really difficult for Raducanu, and she's going to have to step up and yeah. I mean, I don't know what the game plan is going to be, but it's going to have to be. I mean, I think she's had one match before that was sort of somewhat close, right? She lost in 2 sets. I can't remember where that was, but yeah, we've got it up there. The previous matches, it was the one in Stuttgart, 7-6, 6-3. Yeah, so she was, but that was on clay, and I guess this is on a hard court, which, you know, in theory should be more comfortable for Emma. But I mean, we can see from the results of what you know, Swiatek's gone through that it's, you know, she's still clearly in a high, playing at a high level. So Emma really is going to have to play beyond probably something that we've seen from her before. But yeah, but nonetheless, a great win for her today.
Yeah, I think that it was very similar, definitely, to that first set to that first round against Alexandrova. Just an opponent that will come out, try to blast her off the court. There's not much you can do really about it, other than just try to survive. And when these little moments come, when you can be a little bit more offensive, or when you can attack the second serve of the opponent, you need to be there and step up, and that's what she did. As you said, 0-3 in the second set, MTO. I think it was less tactical than the Rune one. I think, you know, there was seriously something with that left leg that she needed treatment on. She also got it on the changeover later. So you know, then it wasn't an MTO, but like she was still getting some help with that. But obviously was able to pull through. Swiatek Raducanu, yeah, we've had some pretty decent matches between them. I mean, probably only really the Stuttgart ones. Sure. It's very different conditions, you know, indoor clay, that slick indoor court. Yeah, it doesn't really compare to anything else. But it is still an exciting one. I mean, obviously, the big names, the narrative, Emma, very different in the sense that she got that one kind of like random title out of nowhere and she still hasn't followed it up. But Iga at some point was, I guess, you know, in a similar position. Her title at a slam was also quite unexpected and also similarly dominant. I think she also didn't drop a set, just like of course Emma didn't on the way to the 2021 US Open title. Very different trajectory since, but it's always one that's going to like cause a lot of stir, because like when you think about people like players right now who get the most social media attention, who get the most clicks on the WTA side, like Swiatek and Raducanu are very much in the top 5. So we know that eyes will be on that match. maybe even 2 as the producer is suggesting, but I think I've actually heard that golf is producing insane numbers, at least in the US audiences. Like if the website or whatever is US based, golf is even more important right now than Raducanu or Swiatek. But obviously, maybe we just have a different demographic on talking tennis. Either way, I don't actually expect the match to be all that competitive. It's not like we've learned all that much about Iga's performances, about Iga's level so far from the 2 performances yet. But it would be an extra step for Emma. It would be a very different match that she has to play in terms of the tactics as well. Just she's not going to be attacked with such a flat ball as by Anisimova, as by Alexandrova. There's that shape, there's that spin and power combination from Iga. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more tricky, but still definitely a hype match that people will be excited to watch, and hopefully it will deliver just like their Stuttgart clashes did. In terms of some of the other favorites that progressed, Elena Rybakina defeated Ivajovic, so she continues her run over the young talents. She basically is a massive gatekeeper at this event. I know that he also caught some of that clash and Rybakina's 6 love.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.